Alright, y'all. So, I don't know who really needs to hear this, but lately, people have been telling me uh, that I have like either a calling. Uh, People would then tell me like, you know, people are like, people like me, or like people are saying like how much they appreciate, or like, just like words that I've always wanted to feel from someone else, but didn't get because people like to take people's kindness for weakness. One, uh, people pretty much are like wolves in sheep clothing, um, and people are really good at lying. So you would go ahead and really be like, all right, here's somebody genuine, and they pretty much pull the rug from underneath you. And basically, growing up all my life, I never really heard, you know, positive words, like positive remarks. I've always gotten in trouble at school, teachers calling home for negative stuff, and me acting up and acting out, and principals and all that stuff. So now that I'm an adult, and I would hear people say things like, they appreciate, or they'll just pretty much give me what people call compliment, and I don't take compliments well. I kind of think that they're lying. I mean, I don't believe it, and pretty much like when they say it, I just kind of go like, all right, whatever. But then like I just kind of like ignore it. I don't really take it in and whatever, because of just how I was raised and what I've gone through, you know. Um, so uh, I decided to make this video because of everything I've been seeing and going through. I need to stop saying as people and as humans, we need to not forget that we're human, and there's a lot going on with one another, and a lot of us sometimes we feel like somebody may have it better than, or like they aren't really struggling with anything, and that's far from the truth. I've been sitting and interacting with a lot of people from all walks of life. There's a lot of pain and suffering out here. People are overwhelmed. People don't have answers to a lot of questions, and they're trying to solve their issues, and drugs one of the ways that they're trying to solve their issues. And these are grown adults who are really going through some tough times. I'm on an uphill battle myself, but I have Christ in my life, and if anything happens, at least I know I had Christ in my life, and He'll do the rest. The thing is, when I come across like adults, like grown people who you see that, oh man, this person needs help. You see that in the real world they'll get taken advantage of. One guy, I don't really know the whole story, but he came in and his jaw was like swollen. And what he said was, while he was walking home, somebody from behind just hit him, like like knocked him out. Boom. He said he fell, he got back up. Dude hit him again. Fell, got back. And the guy said, "Yo, you better stay down before I effing kill you." Now, we all know that mental illness is a thing. So the person who hit him may have had mental issues. The person who got hit, he's got his own struggles and demons he's dealing with, but he's a good person. I've been around him many times. He's a good person. He's got a lot going on. But the person who hit him and then said, like, you know, you better stay down, I'll effing kill you. And this is a grown man. You're like, you know, it's like, damn, this person just went through a really serious like a really serious incident. And this guy who got hit, if he wasn't for where we are, he's pretty much on his own. He doesn't have nobody. His sister's trying to take care of him, but she's barely getting by herself, and so she's trying to take care of this grown man, and she can only do but so much. So, with that only being one of the things that I was telling you, as far as how people are going through so much, and we see them as grown, and we see them as just going through the motions, and they're going to work, or they're just going to, you know, pump fuel, or they're just going to the supermarket, or they're just going here and there. You think that, you know, oh, look at, you know, they're going, they're fine. Like it's been plenty of times I go get some food, like from Wendy's, and I'm like, you spent that money and you don't even got no money to spend, if that makes sense. So people will see, like, oh, you got this much. It's like, bro, that statement you see, you know how much debt I have? I'm literally eating hope right now. I hope I can get this money back. I hope this doesn't put me in those situations. And I'm laughing because it's like, you know, they say you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Risa told me that. She taught me that. My son called her auntie. She gave me the nickname Frederica. She's funny. He said, but yeah, she had said something like, you laugh to keep from crying, and that's some real stuff, because you almost don't even know what you're gonna do to what you finna do, and you just, you know, you just doing and you grinding. Like, I come from a grinding family, so people will look and then when they, you know, if they find out, you know, my situation, they'll be like, wow, how could you? I never would think. And I'm like, it ain't that. It's just that I was raised with rhinoceros skin, so rhino skin, because of everything we had to go through. We just got to a point where it's just like, you know, be all end all. We ain't gonna sit here and expect people to, you know, help or do anything. Like I had one person, I was trying to find a spot. You're like, yeah, you know, I'll get you a spot, shake my hand and everything. I'll get you a spot, and if I don't get it, I owe you $100. Bro, I had to find my own place. Oh man, moving fast. I'm like, bro, if I sat here, I'd be homeless forever. Like, I can't sit here and wait for. So, I mean, they made some problem. They said what they said. I guess they jumped out the window and didn't realize what they were saying. So what I say to people is, do the most that you can by yourself. If somebody said they're gonna help you, take it with a grain of salt. Make sure you're doing your own research. Go to the library, look up resources, look up, you know, if you have, you know, if you got a financial thing, like, you know, look up things, help for financials. If you need a place to live, look up, you know, help with finding a place to live. If you need education, you want to go back to school, look up, you know, wanting to go to school, finding, like, you know what I mean, needing aid, you know, too expensive. They like looking for jobs. If you're looking for work, They'll have these things. You just gotta look it up. Now with everybody having the internet, look it up, and then basically get the information from there and write it down and call. And it's gonna take work. Like you're not gonna be able to get anything that you want done just by sitting around thinking like, oh yeah, they'll tell you I'll call you back. Nah, keep calling them back. Keep calling other numbers. Just keep following up. Just always keep following up. Um, uh, what I found, what I was laughing at, it just slipped my mind. But yeah, man, no, okay. So I seen another gentleman, and I was asking him, how's your situation, and he was like, yeah, I'm homeless, I'm living in a tent. I want a job. I want to find a place to stay. And I told him a place that he could go to, and they'll help him. And I told him the time. My man never showed up. Today, I seen one guy. I was like, hey, man, we got lunch over here. Come out at 12. Did not show up. Bro, drugs? Drugs? Drugs is real, bro. Yo, drugs is serious. Some real stuff, bro. Like, people really their lives stop. They be on drugs and they just stop. Like everything they put into plan. It's that's it. It's over. Like it never happened. Like those people would have appointments with these individuals and be like, yeah, they not showing up. I had one individual sign up for cleaning for certain, like he had signed up for something for a job chore. It was like, yeah, he not showing up. So I ended up having to do his chore because they're not there. They're not there. That's why. But like I was saying, we need to really be more kind to one another. Not just because people say, people, oh, it's the right thing to do. It's just the world and where we at in life. Where we're at in life and what everybody's going through right now, let's not add on to it. People are very short fused. People are suffering. Let's not add on to the suffering. And it's not easy. Lord knows I know. And I'm just, but you know what? Through my struggle, I find myself reading the Bible and getting closer to God. I know that much. I know I've been getting closer to God. I've been reading my Bible, and I have zero tolerance for zero tolerance. So a lot of stuff that as a child, that people would get away with, and all that, your elders, you gotta respect them, and like get out of my face with that. Like, yeah, I'm coming hot, straight at you. So if you family, and you think I'm still that young boy, that whatever, and you think if you get away with all your nonsense and trickery, what the 5 fingers say to the face? It's that time now. That's how I feel. And that's what it is. I gave y'all chances. Y'all did all the ignorant crap because y'all can't call out the people that you want to call out, so you take it all on little old me or anybody else that's unsuspecting. Well, I ain't little no more, so the 5 fingers is going to say a lot of stuff to y'all faces. And I'm going to do it in the love of Jesus, too. Yeah, man, I pray for those who's going through it, man. This one dude told me he'd rather sleep in the streets than go to a shelter. I said, that's a problem. Like, you rather sleep outside than have a place to stay where they're going to give you, nourishment and place to wash up. It's like, what the heck? Why? But the drugs, bro. The drugs be having the control of these people. They don't even want to take care of themselves. And these are people, like human beings, are just so torn up by this poison. It's almost like you can't believe that you're amongst the living dead, basically, because these people are not in their right mind at all. And you worry for them, and you pray, and you ask the Lord to just do something, because they're adults, so you really can't really tell them what to do or do too much, and it's really dire. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Whew, my God. But yeah, y'all, we gotta let's take care of one another. If you live somewhere, be considerate. Don't leave a mess. Just know other people to live, you know what I mean? Communities and all that. Don't be ignorant. If you got mental health issues, you don't know no better, and they doing something like, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was saying how I don't know what people be saying, like, oh, you got this going on you, and you do this well, or people said this, they appreciated how you did. I'm like, I don't even know what y'all be talking about. I'm just living my life and doing what I would want somebody to do for me and better. So what I would want somebody, I try to do it 10 times better than I would like it for that person. And we need to stop thinking, because we could do something or we got something that the other person can't. Some people just can't do it. They just can't. They can't. They can't.